George is a Serbian refugee who came from Dubrovnik, Croatia. I met him accidentally and he was interested in my lucid dream experiences. It turned out that he had interesting lucid dream experiences himself, so I asked him to tell me his story. By a mere coincidence, I was in Belgrade when the Civil War started. My sister moved to then peaceful Sarajevo because she believed that it would be safe in a multi-ethnic environment. Later, she had to escape from that hell down there. My mother was forced to leave the suburbs of Dubrovnik, where national armies were bound to clash. It hurts to realize that many people from our surroundings were killed. I was 10 years old, and suddenly there was no place where I could go. I didn't have a home anymore. Without money, I didn't have much choice, so I signed up with a military secondary school in Belgrade, since they offered food and lodging. Life in boarding school was awful. Everything was schemed and dull. I was not happy with reality, so I turned my attention toward the realm of my dreams. While dreaming, I was free. I enjoyed that freedom very much, and I even started to realize that when the things are good and pleasant, it must be a dream. That's how I reached the state of lucidity in my dreams. Hey, I stepped out of line, and nobody cared. So this must be a dream. I started to control my dreams. It felt like being in opposition to God. Whatever I desired, it became true. While flying over the Amazon jungle, I pointed the direction and regulated the speed of the flight just by moving my hands. In reality, I was undisciplined, and I didn't obey the rules. And after some time, they threw me out of the military school. After that, I joined my mother and sister in a refugee camp in Pančevo. Now, I'm living in a house together with 150 unhappy people, and I can't help but concentrate on my dream world again. I learned to remain asleep even while my 7 roommates are making noise. In my dreams, I'm entering shops and eating as much food as I please. Or I fly out of the window of the corny old bus and head straight into the sky. I became known for my sleeping habits. I heard mothers pointing at me and saying to their children, "If you are no good, you'll sleep all of the time like that guy over there." Not so long ago, I had a dream that I was lying in bed and staring into the color-changing air, which entered my nostrils and flowed through my veins. It made me happy somehow. There was a stranger, an old man, sitting on my bed. I asked him if he liked the air. He laughed and nodded his head. Then I became aware that I was dreaming. He took a piece of paper from his bag and showed it to me. It was a poem. I don't remember ever having read such a beautiful one. I wanted to wake up and write down what I had read. "You can't take anything valuable from here except dim memories," he said. "No, old man, you are foolish. This is my dream, and I can do what I want." While waking up, I heard the echo of the old man's laughter. I took a notebook and wrote the poem in it. It was early in the morning, and I decided to sleep some more. I woke up again at noon. In anticipation, I opened the notebook to look for the poem which I had written down. But the notebook was empty. Was my waking up in the morning also a dream? I was so sad that I couldn't even cry. I tried to remember the poem which I had thought I would never forget, but it was all in vain. The old man was right.